are the bulwark of the North. Behold the unyielding motherland. Through the teachings of the Great Orthodoxy, this world's end is kept at bay. Join us! Pledge yourself to the Ice Court! Defend the legacy of Kislev!
Hello and welcome on back everyone to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 5 of our Tzarina Katarin Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode we are here with Tzarina Katarin, come on out of Novchalzi. So we are planning for our next kind of conquest in the area. I was initially thinking we should go after these rats and the Norskins here, Olaf Hilmarsson. But instead I looked over to our left and it looks like Alexandrinov, Zoyshank, and a couple of other settlements have fallen to chaos. So while that would be prudent to start stamping out some of these threats to the north, Kislev itself is under threat, so we have to go ahead and deal with that as the Tzarina. So we'll leave Kevin here as defense. Probably not here in Yedich, but down in Volksgrad. And we'll have the Tzarina go into march stance and just haul cheeks on over to start helping out with the Sarl's invasion of Erengrad and Castle Alexandrinov. Ice Court training is also underway here, so we'll go ahead and grab Olga. Ooh, Ice Raider. Those who stoke the wrath of an Ice Witch will not merely have their hearts frozen inside their bodies, but their possessions shall become part of Kislev's treasury. The witch should decide from where this toll is collected. We should be better at sacking by 30%, or better from raiding by 30%. Let's go ahead and be better at sacking. I don't tend to do much raiding as order factions. Alright, lastly we have Glacial Gale, which I'm going to go ahead and send up to Jacques Trocken and try to steal some tech.
Frost command. Winter provides.
Excellently done. She'll skate on up, steal some tech, also give us 10 devotion for that successful Ice Witch action there.
Glory.
And we'll go ahead and give her the continued skill points into probably boost income. And we'll move her on back towards our territory. We might have her skate through the layer of the Troll King next, and just keep on moving. The Tzarina will get on into Prague. Or Prague, I'm not sure exactly how they're going to pronounce this one here, but I'm sure it's just Prague. Everything else has got a little bit of turns to come on back. We need a good deal of cash in order to actually acquire our, either the Boca Palace or the Tsar Guard. And then later on we'll even get the Ice Guard at the secondary tier there, which is extremely expensive. But it'll be dropping up by quite a bit. We also need the Royal Barracks for our quest with the Golden Knight, so we might just go ahead and grab this one because it's quite a bit cheaper. Grab a couple of Tsar Guard and then go ahead and dismantle the building. That way we can replace it with the proper Boca Palace. It's quite a bit cheaper. This one's 5,100. It's almost half. Probably a little bit more. Yeah, that's 21 at 25. So be quite a bit faster for us to acquire. For now, though, we'll go ahead and end the turn. What we have done is added a military access and a trade agreement with Talabheim in between. And it looks like one of the orcs we've declared war on has set Kislev as the Wa target. I'm thinking that was the Black Venom tribe down here, or even maybe the Black Pit Orcs. We'll see. Go ahead in the turn and see how things play out. Alright, quick jump cut. Apologies all. I actually left the mic muted after someone's car alarm went off. So we are here with Tzarina Katarin, and we have just built up the hunting lodge here in Kislev. The plan is we're going to be saving for... Wait, are you hiding? Saving for the Royal Barracks, because we need that for the Golden Knight. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and keep upgrading a couple of our economy buildings, and then getting the farms over here in Yedich. That way, that is all up and running. Kevin is defending Volksgrad, and Tzarina Katarina is moving on through to Zavastra, which will kind of move through up here to try to claim Erengrad. And at that point, we'll have all three of the major cities. And it'll be pretty easy to play defense and hold off chaos from there, because we have Prague, Erengrad, and Kislev kind of triangulating defense. Zavastra will be kind of the main place, or Zavastra and kind of all these outskirt settlements will be where we're losing ground if we do, but it won't matter because we still have the three main. So Katarin's going to come on through, head on after Erengrad. Yeah, we just have to get a deal with you to make sure we can move through your lands, which we can. Great. Sarl are going to rue the day. No more deals to be had for now, though, so we'll go ahead and just chillax there.
Commander of the soldiers.
And that should be our turn. As soon as Yakova goes up, we're also going to try to need to get in more gold here. We need more. Our economy is a little bit weak, and as Kislev it is for the start.
Expunge the chaos.
Kevin, you haven't moved from Volksgrad. Instead, we'll probably bring you up to... I don't mind you. If we lose Novchazi, we lose Novchazi. So we'll just stay here. Yep.
Champion of Kislev.
Hero not moved.
Tutored by ice.
This will be Glacial Gale. We'll bring her up around through the
Gliding
north here.
forth.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and turn. Alright, turn is ours. The fairly uneventful one. War was declared between the Alimented Pestilence and Wintertooth, as well as the Disciples of Ashut and the Goro Modni tribe. So we're going to see the Chaos Dwarfs start crawling their way up the coast soon, which is never a fun time. We have a little bit of time before they arrive, though. Kislev. Let's go ahead and grab the Royal Chapter House that we can start getting our legendary heroes on in. Go out of March for a moment because I don't trust
My rule, my decision.
anything to do with Chaos here. They might even send the Patriarch forward just to do a little bit of scouting. Although he can move just as far as we can in March, so
I keep Kislev secure.
we will just march and move up a little bit further.
Go with pride.
So we've got Ella of the Iron Belt.
Slaughter the sheep. Despoil and ravage.
They can't quite reach his arena, but they could almost. He is on a broader horseman. That'd be a very defensive battle for us. If they move on along, though, I'm absolutely moving in.
People.
Stroghov just got taken out. Yeah, Zazel's moving through here aggressively, isn't he? Gale, can you go ahead and find a Zazel for me?
I seek experience.
There he is.
Of course.
Of course. We'll need to move fast to get take down Erengrad, because he will then circle to go after us too.
Chosen Druzhina.
Because the Sarl are guaranteed
only the best.
his vassals. Alright, new choice for our Ataman. It looks like at the Cursed City. Innovate or die. The crucial decision is asked of the Ataman. Should valuable resources be used to shore up the province, or spent focusing on innovations and research? We could go for 1 extra control, or 10% research. Oh yeah? If this was 5 control, I think it might be worth it. So let's go for Pioneering Spirit. Under this Ataman's watch, innovation is embraced here. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to be a pioneer. 140% research rate, not bad. And I think a 30% or so of this is coming from the steel technology, but we will take it. So extra speed coming from the Akshina and more movement range. Probably from there. We keep moving down into the breach loaders and such. Alright, Kevin hasn't been moved. Yeah, you don't say. Go ahead and just have him advance to Novchazi so I can see what's happening. We'll take pictures for history, as Olaf is annihilated systematically by the Chaos Dwarves. No more gold for your troops there, Kevin, so let's go ahead and just check diplomacy. Eastern River Lords. I'd love to get some more trade going with the other Cathayan factions. Oh, we already got trade with most. Never mind. We did get a little bit unlucky. Before I had to go back and rewind time due to the weird audio glitch. We had, I think, 3 Cathayan caravans come to Kislev directly, which was such a nice boost, and it allowed us to get a lot of trade agreements very early on, too. Which was glorious. Not so lucky this time around, though.
We are in winter's embrace.
Ooh, big Grinch smile. The Sarl have moved on along, which means Erengrad will be ours next turn. We'll move up in March, that way no one knows we're here. And we'll go in.
March.
Not take attrition from the swamp, please. There we go. Black Venom tribe is gone, and now we need to be at war with the Bone Rattlers. The orcs must die. Only Kislev can rid the world of this greenskin, or just a greenskin horror in general. We must make our stand against destruction. Olga Boskovich has finished her training. Everyone say hello to Olga. And we will go ahead and just keep Kevin patrolling. He's watching over the area. It's gonna be great. How much will the eye switch be? Ooh, I'd love to see some of the factions that might be a lot more cohesive, such as Kislev, lose a little bit of their... Just in general, losing supply lines would be great. This This is just me, though. Well, she was a slacker. Like, well, we don't really need her then, do we? You'll just stay on out of this fight for now. We'll bring you in later. Fort Yakova. I think we need the walls. We just can't afford them yet. We could also really upgrade our growth and construction costs and time. Boost up tannery as well. I'm thinking best call is going to be the Woodworkers Guild. It has a couple of faction-wide bonuses. So it looks like there are 2 armies running around with Azazel. That's lots of fun. Gale. Try to steal some tech from Zoyshul. We have no cash. Well, you can at least come out of here to join for the Battle of Erengrad.
Defender of Kislev.
Kevin has not been
Only
moved.
the bravest are required.
Only the bravest. So he's defending the border. We'll have him kind of just go back and forth. We'll switch the stance over to March. Good on you, Kevin. Keep up your eternal watch. Okay, so now we see a whole heap of Norskins coming on down. Wyrewolf, Sword Son, Afolk, Kraken Son, Azazel and his crew. The Tzarina's ambush was foiled. We'll just come on in then and declare war on the Tzaril.
Whichever woeful deity protects you.
Yes, indeed. I'll allow you to go ahead and save that. I'm gonna go talk to...
See you burn.
Sure. I'll join your war with Azazel and the Tzaril, and you will give me everything. And by everything, I just mean trade and some gold.
Is the orthodoxy required?
Exactly. You'll just get over your bigotry. You stinky old man. Tzarina. Destroy.
Indulgent.
I'm actually going to allow Gale to be out and act as a hero still, so we'll have her turn around
I am Kislev's
and try to take
daughter.
down one of Azazel's heroes here. Yes, let's go for Veritus.
They will fear me.
Well done, he's been wounded, and we get inborn devotion. So now there's no more threat of nonsense going down in our territory. We'll go ahead and give her scouting. Hailstorm's really the best ability in that. The Tempest 3, I believe.
Frostbank.
Very cheap, very good damage. Alright, Erengrad I think is just a normal Kislev town. I'd love to see a little bit of variance between the 3. And the difference between Erengrad is off on the... You can see there's a coastline, you can see kind of ships docked, which is very cool, but a little bit more variance than we have. Either way, let's go ahead and fight this battle to limit casualties, and we'll see how Azazel responds. Alright, I didn't look to see what kind of tier the towers were. Let's see what kind of damage these guys are doing. That is, I think, just tier 2, which is not that big a deal. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We will attack from over here, so we can hide most of our lads in the woods. Let's do warriors up front. They're not necessarily going to take the walls, but they're going to sit there and be nice and scary. Armored Kossars, Mace Kossars, we're just going to pull them further back because they're not going to be that useful in this battle here. All of our range troops that actually fire arcing shots are what we're going to really be making use of. Them and these ogres. Wink. Grab these 3 Kossars, although we probably just want 2. Katarin on our bear, Arcady. Everything else kind of hiding in the woods here. We'll do the winged lances all the way. Here's the best place to put you, so that way the enemy's deploying their units really poorly. So we won't have to run through tower shots. Way over here. Love it. I'm going to put Arcady, the Patriarch, over on this side. Grab all of our main characters, which I'm going to add the Kossars into, or the Bulls into. Guard mode for this crew. Guard mode for everyone here, and let's get smacking. Okay, so, oh, I actually definitely left the Watchman. That's not great. What happens when you think you deploy everyone? Alright, Katarin, into the gates. Ogres. Walls. Immortal God. advance you boys as well. We'll just have the mace Gossars stay back. Yeah, gonna get shot up a little bit by the towers, which is no fun, but not as bad as it could be. Everyone else, go ahead and advance. Just gotta have them rotated a little bit so they can fire on everyone coming on up. Our duty, sir. Patriarch hang out here. He seeks absolution. Oh yeah, this guy's got shot to pieces. The other one lost 2 units, which is just fine. Just go hide in the woods over here in Koslars and take a break. You guys have been through a lot. Alright, here come the ogres. Would increase their charge bonus. Roar, get those walls, boys. Just got a face plant against the walls. Yeah, pull off their heads. Exactly what you do to stones. Ice Guard, you ladies come on over here. You're going to be so much more useful. Fight for Ursun. Alright, Katarin, how well are you doing? Not very well at all. I think they're just kind of wiggling. You move back and let Katarin and her bear do the damage. They're not gonna run on through these gates. Meanwhile, here come the Marauder Horsemen. You guys go ahead and deal with them. I don't really like the Marauder Horsemen. They're sort of throwing stuff over the walls at us. See how well they enjoy the return fire. Oh no, it's raining. Oh yeah, that's nope, that's not good. Y'all want to leave. I wouldn't blame you. Alright, rest in peace to them. Let's go ahead and get the Ursun's Roar again so they can keep chopping on through the gates. Probably not how it works, but it makes me laugh a bit. Right, you guys fire in these Marauder Spears. The Spearmen are really their most dangerous units to Katarin. You can rip through everything else, no problem.
For the motherland!
Exactly. Let's actually have the Warriors help. Another absolute smacking here. They have some towers under their control yet? No, they're not actually on the tower position, so they're wasting their time, unfortunately for them. Ogres, how you doing? The wall's about half health, which is actually fairly pitiful, but that's what we get. Gotta fire on these nubs. Gate's going down quick now because we got all the halberdiers in there too with her. They actually have an easier time swinging at the same time. If you have multiple single entities, they can't knock on the gates all at once. We're just selling Girl Scout cookies, I promise. I just get these guys, they come through. Come on, wall. Everybody, chill. Bristol's growing. It does damage really slowly. Alright, now the towers are going to start being active, which is not a ton of fun, but our pistols are going to start trying to pick guys off at the top. Katarin, do we have anything that's nice and mean to the guys up there? Does Frostfang work? Oh, it does. Hang on now. Also, I don't think I didn't see your axe boys moving in here. They need to go away now. Go ahead and send the mace boys to the walls. They can easily handle the likes of some spears. So mace boys go here. These aren't the mace guys, are they? Either way, they're going to both get up on the walls. Gates are... Those walls are going down slowly. Katarin's through the gates. Gotta go charge right into those Marauder Hunters. Give them the business. Don't really want to send anyone else through. Let's grab these pistol lads. I'm just gonna set them in the gates. And Katarin can run these 4 Marauder Hunters down. Summon a battle cat while you do it. Battle Cat emerges from like a portal underneath the earth. Awesome.
Yes! Thor!
Oh, they went around. Cheeky rats.
Comrades of the bear!
They just start blasting these broader spearmen. Bear plus,
Indeed!
Bear plus snow leopard's a pretty scary thought here for these poor guys. Oh, I thought I could kill her to not charge for a moment. That was wrong. These guys are thinking about coming on back, and they have the units of marauders over there. Yeah, they're all sorts of trouble now.
Lend this power!
Warriors come through this angle. Is the gate? Are the gates finally down? Good boys. Go ahead and charge down these marauders.
Obey the orthodoxy!
Anyone with a bow, your job is now dealing with these. Oh, not anymore, it's not, I guess. Go ahead and take the walls. Pull back there, Arcady.
For the orthodoxy!
And then go ahead and charge back in. Give everyone more charge bonus. It's heals, that way they shouldn't take any damage.
Power!
Katarin, what you up to? Go ahead and capture the zone. And also while we're here, go ahead and drop the Prison of Ice, which they can't get away from.
Fine!
Ice Guard, go ahead and fire here for me. Ogres, charge out, run into this platform.
Lend this power!
We got some more guys running around the outsides. We'll have these two archers fire there. Zone captured. Go ahead and maul those throwing axemen. Stage 2 activates.
Unacceptable! The position is lost!
The positioning's off. Oh, did we lose a position? Oh, we did.
Yes! The position is ours!
Alright, Ursun's roar once more.
Down south, boys. To the Troy.
Pull these ogres back. We'll charge them back in. Winged lances.
The bear!
This way.
Taking point!
They might be able to charge through the line and still get that glorious charge off. Or they'll run into the Axis friendlies and do nothing.
Bring us mate.
Pain is duty.
Tzarina Katarin!
And there's the victor. I'm surprised they fought as long as that. Good on ya.
Now advancing!
Ogres, go round up a few of these Marauder Hunters. We need one more Frostfang Blast, right?
My path! The motherland holds the point! It is time for the queen!
Get 'em, Iceberg Crunches. Right, 5 devotion games in the fight. You all weren't raising the orthodoxy nearly enough. Well, we'll take the victory and the occupation of Erengrad,
Right.
which in our own game now unlocks all 3 of our research trees, unless we were to lose one. So now that they're sitting up here just raiding in territory that isn't owned by anyone, interesting. I know he is hitting Port Osterosk here.
I must.
Stalton's already lost once, so he's got that gift to Slaanesh dropping leadership by 8, which is all sorts of bad.
Tzarina Katarin of Kislev.
We absolutely need the watch patrol. Or troops immediately.
I will brook no.
Katarin, here at the River Linsk, we can get dervishes. Is that just natural here? Interesting. That's quite cool. As for landmarks, we've got the Harbor 5, which provides some trade goods and things. Got the Temple of Manon 3, immune to storm and reef attrition, 25% cost reduction for ports, faction-wide, and then 10. More melee attack when fighting at sea. That's not terrible. Not one of them is going to be high priority for us, though. Then Frostholm is a tower of ice that rises above the city, and it's where Erengrad's ice witches reside. Strong ties to Katarin's ice court. Indeed, they even built themselves a nice frosty temple. It doesn't quite look quite as classy as Katarin's. Just more capacity for frost maidens, less upkeep for war sleds and little croms, and then more hero and lord recruit rank. And lastly, we've got the Linsk Bridge that gives us 20% more income from local region and then 8% more income from trade. quite a few very good landmarks here.
Born to rule.
Ooh, Patriarch, I cannot wait until you've got your own bear. We'll continue to give you Impassioned, because melee defense is the best thing for him. In fact, I think we're going to go ahead and take him off his warhorse, who's running around on foot. Doesn't allow him to pass out the prayers to as many units, but it does allow him to be much harder to hit for missiles and then for larger targets himself. First city absolutely needs walls. Put in the watch patrol here. Possibly upgrade the market. It's a lot of gold. 1700 here or 40 gold. Though we can get the. We also need the walls here. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab the breastworks, even though I prefer to get some other things. Getting defenses up soon, so we don't lose the gold we just spent, would be probably preferable. Go ahead and move to Prague here with Kevin.
Chosen Drużyna.
Thank goodness we built all those churches. Him losing all of his land, too, is them way behind. So we should win in the supported race pretty aggressively. Oh, good. Prague's only a dying city now. We're doing Ursun's work. Purge the steps here as well. And we'll end the turn.
We are in winter's embrace.
Alright, so the not-so-mysterious benefactor. Anxious that he will not be remembered after his impending demise, a geriatric and widely loathed boyar offers to pay for much-needed renovations in Erengrad. In return, we must erect a towering marble statue of his sneering image. We will, of course, topple his eyesore once he is in the ground. Okay, then. So we either renovate the Grand Market or renovate the Bretonnian Quarter. Let's go ahead and renovate the Grand Market. Income increase was quite small. That's the Golden Knight and Golden Lineage, so roused by your military successes, she is now ready to join. Now we've got Nariska Lesa, Golden Knight of Kislev. She arrives consecrated by the cult of Ursun and decreed by the Ice Court, beacon of strength and an icon of Kislev. As the most feared combatant in the Motherland's ranks, her influence on the battle lines will be immense. While her late father's association with Boris Ursus affords her considerable bureaucratic gravitas, which could be of use to you. Which role will you give her first? We'll make her the Wrath of Kislev, giving us less recruitment for Ice Guard, and then immune to psychology for Zargard, or the Icon of Kislev. I say the Icon's better. An Icon of Kislev, the Golden Knight unites Kislevites and symbolizes strength to all under the Motherland's protection, giving us more relations with Snalton there.
The Golden Knight.
Oh, she's right here with Katarin. It's time. Those who lose their way while traversing Troll Country tend to end up dead. Some men of Kislev have spent their lives learning all the safe routes through the region. 5% more movement range, and this is inconsequential. Glorious. The Golden Knight has arrived, and we can go ahead and remove, I'd say, one of these Kislevite warriors, or
Only the worthy may serve me.
Golden Knight herself, and she has a fantastic looking model. Look at this. Look at this. I also wouldn't mind having her father, the late Golden, he's still alive, so having him out and about as maybe kind of an older, more grizzled Golden Knight that kind of buffs up more traditional weapons would be awesome. But I can understand why we wouldn't probably have two Golden Knights. It'd be a little bit confusing. She looks incredible, though, and she is a monster of a lady on the battlefield. We've got the Ursun's Claw. The magic of Kislev's first Khan Queen allows the Paragon of Kislev to wield this sword, or this great glacier-cut saber, seemingly crafted for the hand of a giant. Yeah, she is huge. Everyone who becomes the... Seems like they also get imbued with magic and stuff. They kind of make them into a super soldier. They're not only a very, very powerful warrior, but there's also some magics and things kind of imbued into them to make them a proper guardian of Kislev. We've got golden wafers here from the Golden Knight's resplendent armor, hanging trinkets bestowed by the High Patriarch, granting legitimacy in the eyes of both the Church and the State. 5% ward save, corruption reduction, and spell resist. I also didn't see that Ursun's Claw's a ability that freezes enemies, so for 6 seconds they can't move, which is so silly strong. It is a net effect that you can just use and catch pretty much whoever you touch with her blade. And lastly, she has the Totem of Ursus. Intrinsically unnatural, yet supernaturally powerful, this artifact exudes an aura that enfeebles the spirit of those who defy its invigorated bearer. So we will suffer less casualties, we will have less vigor loss, and then we will have the Totem of Ursus, which everyone around her will negate their magical weapons, so they won't have magical attacks, and they'll be silent, so they can't use any spells or abilities, which is just silly, especially against the likes of Azazel. He'll fly on in all like arrogant-like, and then he's going absolutely nowhere, and he gets just clobbered to the side of the head by her shield. It'll look very similar to, if you all have seen in-game, when Thanos pops out the Power Stone and punches Captain Marvel out of existence. Something like that. Except for opposite. Azazel's the one getting punched out of existence. I think we're going to move here on... because they're going to try to take down Fort Ostros as quickly as they can before Kistalton is able to build up more.
Do not
I
frustrate.
bet you through their auto-resolve, they're going to win that one. That's what we need to do then.
If it honors Ursun.
If it honors Ursun. Is grab the market here. And then we'll probably want to get him the Beowulfs, because they will disallow anything from healing. They'll be a very, very good counter to a lot of the demonic chariots and cavalry that are coming across the field. They don't have a bonus V large, but they do have good resistances that I guess are getting negated. It'll be alright. Coming in, Bordheim, Beowulfs.
I need only the best.
Beowulfs, yeah. Now Tzarina
No!
and Alyssa can go after Zoishank.
Mistress of ice.
Right.
Ice Queen.
Or we come to the crossroads here,
Follow the frosts.
go into an ambush, which we
Snow is
when
kissing
view
us.
of another faction's army. They can really see us from there?
Go with pride.
I wonder who can see us. Well, now we can't hit Zoishank, which is a little bit annoying.
We are in our element.
Really? We can't go into an ambush.
Cold my magic excels. Our gods
Okay, so this is us there.
us.
That's alright, we'll just move to... Annoyingly, I guess just threaten Zoishank, which is absolutely not what I wanted to do. Alright, well, for our next technology then. Harbor Master's Authority gives us more trade. More campaign line of sight, more Frost Maidens. Rog remembers. Let's continue to come on down here through breach loaders. I think reload time reduction for all of our gunpowder units is going to be incredible. Dropping the seduction units cost for Slanesh also could be really important. So let's go ahead and grab the toughened stanchions for our war sleds once we have them, because I don't really see a need to... Oh, we have to grab 3, don't we? Because we have to. Because if we have to have all 3 of those, then we do. We'll grab toughened stanchions first, then.
The great orthodoxy provides.
And we'll provide you with some more Kossars. We've got ourselves a new Ataman decision to be made. It's down here with Sergei. So loyalties revealed. In Kislev City, there is said to be a power struggle between the suffocating Great Orthodoxy and the emergent influence of the Ice Court led by the Tzarina. Now a Patriarch of the Orthodoxy approaches, as does a Frost Maiden, agent of the Ice Queen. To whom should the Ataman show favor? Definitely not the Orthodoxy. Katarin will look down upon that pretty aggressively. There's more recruit rank when Frost Maidens are recruited. It's awesome.
Frost Maiden.
Alright, Gale. Likely just want you to hang out near Ostrovsk here, and we'll try to take out more heroes. Right, well, the Eastern River Lords are no more. Eastern Liver Lords. Need more vampire counts, wouldn't it? The White Wolf was discovered ambushing. Excuse me. What are you up to there, sir? We've got some fair defenses unless Wolfrey comes on over, but we need to keep pushing out the Sarl and then trying to go after Azazel. Let's go ahead and hit Zoishank. It's not going to be defended by much at all, so come on, auto-resolve. Don't you be mean to the iceberg crunches. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and give the... No, we want the Ranger State on where it's at.
The shield of the old
Not bad.
world.
We'll go ahead and just occupy
The motherland
Zoishank.
grows. Defy chaos.
Alright, so if Azazel does peel off and come after us, it's gonna be a tough fight, but I think we can handle it. He's got his Demon Blade. But once he closes the gap, and as soon as he goes after someone, I'll just send the Golden Knight to go smack him on the back of the head with her Frozen Blade, and that should be that. We'll go ahead and grab the Frost Affinity, so she's a bit faster, or... Let's do melee defense for the Zargard, or for the Ice Guard, that is. We'll do Replenish for Arcady. Heroic Resilience. Oh, wow. 14 additional melee defense when you drop below half health. And more armor for the entire army. Let's go 10 more armor for the entire army. That just sounds perfect. Authors 25 armor, absolutely.
Winter's embrace.
We are in Winter's Embrace, indeed. Sultan's just sitting over there, pleading with us to help. No, sir. It's dangerous over there.
Are
Give us
they loyal
the
to the motherland?
one more Kislev warrior, one more Kossar while we're sitting here just gonna keep building Kevin's army up. I think we are absolutely gonna have to deal with Wulfric soon, but we're powerful enough he shouldn't try to go after Erengrad yet. So we need to push the Sorrel out quickly.
Place of ice.
The fact that Kislev didn't attack back against Azazel means he is likely not going to win that duel.
Tutored by ice.
Don't quite have the cash there. Maybe when we want to send Gale back to join up with Kevin here pretty soon.
Move along.
Just gotta keep her over this way so we can kind of have a scout as to what's happening up above here. Also give us a little bit more gold and drop corruption. Going down by 15, which we're still gonna have a lot of income, or at least money to use to seduce our units if they want to, so
Let the frost impart.
fights with Azazel aren't going to be a ton of fun, I can't lie. Alright, Hamathane Frost was discovered ambushing. Oh, so he was just kind of sitting out here somewhere. So this is interesting. They defeated Kislev, raised Ostrask, and ran Azazel as far away as possible. So we have no chance of hunting down Azazel. But we could just get really aggressive and go after his only settlement. That way his entire faction starts taking attrition. It does look like Wulfric. Who are you
A
fighting?
negotiation. How about this?
Yeah, they're a little bit more powerful than us, so there is a chance they might decide to declare. Visions of the Empire. The ancient and powerful artifact known as the Nemesis Crown whispers to you from somewhere in the Empire, promising great power should be taken into your stewardship. Visions flood your mind, revealing a glimpse of its location. The crown lies near a large forest in the Empire. Okay, so it's probably over here in, when they say large forest, it's likely the one that is led by the Wood Elves, so it's over here in Lorelorn. Either Lorelorn or probably somewhere down in... No, it's definitely Lorelorn. That's pretty much the only forest. Oh yeah, or the Griffinwood. So Lorelorn or the Griffinwood. Here's what I'd also like to do.
Kislev.
Devin, we're gonna bring you on out. Go ahead and have you go into an ambush.
This mission requires guile.
Oh, it
Go
does.
with caution.
Sneaky, sneaky. And then... Can't get any more Frostmaidens. But I basically just want to try to lure them over and think that Prague is completely weak and can't be taken. Or can be easily taken by them.
We are in winter's embrace.
Erengrad is a little bit under threat, so I don't think we should go for any upgrades there. If we lose it, we lose it at this point. But what I do want is the Iron Smelter to drop our upkeep by 3% for all armies.
Noble of the Oblast.
And then now let's move in on the Tower of Krak.
Never.
They weren't expecting it. Never, he says. Okay, but I've got lots of magic, so you're about to have the worst day.
Unleash Kislev's wrath.
Tzarina Katarin versus the horrible tower over here that is filled with crack.
Strike them
Knock, knock,
down.
both sucker. Police are on their way. Glacial Gale, do we have the cash to take away any more heroes? We do. Come here, Glugnir.
Wizard claim them.
Yoink. Oh, you failed. Well, the good news is Katarin is not as weak as you. And so for the next episode, we shall pick things up with a battle here at the Tower of Krak and defeating kind of Azazel's one and only stronghold. We can then hold here and force him to either come to face us or find somewhere new to settle, which we'll just kind of hop around and deal with that mole wherever it pops up. But for now, I'm going to be out of time for today. Thank you all so much for stopping by today's Katarin campaign. If you all enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub throne, and I'll see you all in the next one.